Today we are considering the issue that is all over the media nowadays is the issue of the two-state solution, as they call it, meaning Israel and the Palestinians having two states, one by the side of the other. Now so let's look at history and find out what has been happening. The two-state solution is the proposed approach to resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict by creating two states on the territory of the former Mandatory Palestine. It's also contrasted with the one-state solution, which is the establishment of a single state in former Mandatory Palestine with equal rights for all its inhabitants. And we have to remember that at the moment, Israel is having a state that is only in territory less than half of what was initially earmarked for them. And in that country, 20% of the inhabitants are Arabs, and they have the same rights with the Jews in the states. Now let's look at the issue. These two states, if they were equal to what is happening at the moment, that is what they called Judea and Samaria, that is at the moment used by the Palestinians, if it became a state, then Israel would have only 15 kilometers between that and the sea, and they could not survive more than 1 week because of the inimical position. But let's look at what happened. The Palestinians never accepted a two-state solution. In 1937, the British Peel Commission offered a partition with a small Jewish state, just 20%, with Haifa and Tel Aviv, while Arabs got the Negev, Judea, Samaria. The Jews agreed, desperate for a home. Arabs refused and rejected peace. In 1947, the UN partition plan gave Israel a state, mostly Negev desert, and they accepted, offering citizenships to Arabs there. Arabs declined, starting a war to destroy Israel instead. And we know that that war failed them. In 2000, Bill Clinton proposed a Palestinian state with 91% of the West Bank, all of Gaza, and East Jerusalem as capital. Ehud Barak agreed for Israel. The Palestinians refused, launching the Second Intifada and killing over 1,000 Israelis with suicide bomb. In 2008, Ehud Olmert for Israel offered nearly all of the West Bank, Gaza, and even the Temple Mount, the Jewish holiest site. Israel accepted, Palestinians rejected, ignoring him. In 2017 and 2020, new plans devised by the USA did not lead to any breakthrough. The second was accepted by Israel but rejected by the Palestinians. Every time Israel said yes, Palestinians said no. They didn't want a state beside Israel. They wanted Israel gone. From the river to the sea, we know the slogan. Now, since that time, Israel has fought a number of conflicts, all started by various Arab forces, many a time several countries, most notably in 48 and 49, 56, 67, 73, 82, 2006, and 2023 to the present. That information is from Encyclopedia Britannica. Note that Muslim scholars recognize that the land was given to the Jews, but they are teaching that the Jews lost it because they were unfaithful with Allah. Quran, Surah 5, verse 20 to 26. This explains the historical Muslim claim to one-state solution, that is, take Israel's land over, and the current slogan on the street, from the river to the sea, from the Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea. One thing that we have to also remember is that in December 2006, Ismail Haniyeh, Prime Minister of the Palestinian Authority, declared officially that the Palestinian Authority will never recognize Israel. We will never recognize the usurper Zionist government and will continue our jihad-like movement until the liberation of Jerusalem. That is a well-known statement that negated some earlier statements. Another point is that Palestine has been encouraged by the number of people and countries that now recognize it. But we are going to look at this later. Thank you.